This is Meri at the Meri Atelier, and today is Friday, May 20th, Friday evening. Welcome to my desk. Welcome to my desk. Okay, so isn't this cool? This was gifted to me by Ruth Lamb, and I put all of Penelope's needles in here so she wouldn't eat them. Penelope is here. She's a pincushion doll. She recently got a new outfit. So let me go online here over on my tablet to my channel to welcome folks in and set the quality, etc. Hi, Sheree Van. Welcome. Hi, Elvis. Welcome. Penelope says, hello, my darlings. Glad to have you here tonight. I'm waiting for the skip ads here. Skip ad. And I want to go on to live chat. And I want to set my quality up to at least, what is it, 720? Advanced 720. Hi, Riri. Hi, Nina. Hi, Ruth. Welcome, 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 ladies. Well, for once I'm on track with the open collabs. Friday is when we're supposed to have a video up or a live stream or whatever. With May is clusters. And you know how I love clusters. So I'm zoomed in quite a bit here on my desktop because I'm going to do clusters. Let's move. Well, actually, we might want these. These. No. Well, yeah. These two I want to save out. And what's... Can we make a cluster out of a foam? I don't know. Let's move it over here. So I'm going to do some flower clusters. Now, last month, I was fortunate enough to win the Market Mystery, one of them. I did not participate this month because, well, I actually won both times. I won the flower one and the mystery one. And I gave the color one and the mystery one, and I gave the color one to Dee Dee Willingham, and I kept the mystery one, and the mystery were flowers. So I have plenty of things in here to make flower clusters. What I'm doing now, hi Journey, and speaking of Journey, bless her heart, the color one this month, I wasn't participating. I'm watching my budget because I spent oodles of caboodles on flowers, real live flowers this month. But Journey won the color one, and she's sending it to me because the color is gold. And bless her heart. Bless your heart, Journey. Thank you so much for that. All right, I'm going to turn my heat gun on, and we're going to pull this label off. Because I'm going to use this as a kit, KIT box. And I'll put this on the inside. I love you, Keisha, but it's going to go on the inside. And speaking of Keisha, ouch, I think her sale is going on right now. If you're so interested, if you're so inclined, I'm sure she would welcome you over there. It's a really good place to find a lot of craft things. Some of it, well, most of it, you can get at a bargain price. It kind of depends on what's selling. Ooh, oh, I tore it. I'm sorry, Keisha. So, but there are some things that, you know, that are, some things are vintage or even antique, but most of it you can get at a bargain price. I only tore it just a little bit up in the corner there. We're going to take this, and if you ever want to know how to get a label off, that's how, especially if they're paper labels like this. But I'm putting them on the inside here. Oh, and it wants to stick to itself pretty good. Let's see if I can put it in here. Oh, I'm putting it in the lid here. There we go. Thank you, Keisha. The boxes, even though you win a chance at getting them, they're still $15 plus postage, whatever the postage is. Did Lisa come in? Oh, Lisa Jameson. Hi, Lisa Jameson. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you join us. Sheree and Journey and Elvis and Nina and Journey. Who did I miss? Riri. Welcome, everybody. All right, so here's what I have to pick from. Okay. Hi, Nancy Widner. How are you doing tonight? How are all your kitties? Are they nice and safe? I was reading your kitty saga on Facebook. And so when I see your name, I think of your kitties. Okay, now what did I do with my bag? We're just going to make some spring clusters. They're going to be flowers. And of course, I have to get out the mini attacher that was gifted to me by Laura Vasquez. Thank you, Laura. And we'll get the eyelets out, but I'm not sure I'll use them. And what else do I need? I think I filled my stapler last time when I was doing the cowgirl or the other clusters, the supposedly monochromatic. Mine were multichromatic. Nancy says, very well, all are safe. Well, that's good. Good to see you. And you too, Lisa Jameson. So also tonight, we're going to do flowers, but we're also going, oh, look, a flower card. Ooh, tulip card. But we're also going to do, oh, that's cool. There's a thank you on that doily. That's cool. We're going to pursue our FIBdiggity fairies. Ooh, these are pretty. These are pretty appliques. I don't know if you can see them with the light. Oh, yeah, you see them. I'm kind of seeing what I have. Napkins. I could probably use that one. We'll see. I'm just kind of going through and seeing. And then there's some dried flowers here. Oh, aren't these pretty? These might go. And a card and a journal paper. Stamps, and that would make a little cluster right there. Let's save that out. Some little pieces. They probably have to be glued on. This looks like a tissue or a gift wrap. And then at the bottom is some Tim Holtz fabric. Isn't that pretty? So I might take a strip of this to play with. Yeah. Let's do that right off the bat, and then we can fold it back. So it's all about flowers this week. And next week, I think it's geometric. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. I have to hunt for some geometric. I have a couple things that look a little geometric. There. Now I can save the rest of the fabric for something or other. All right. So we got that, and these I'm not sure of yet. We're going to put these back in. This is a little bulky for a cluster. So I think, ooh, there's a flower bead in there, a glass bead. I'm eyeing that card. We'll save the ribbon. All right. And these little boxes, if you can get your hands on them, they make nice little boxes for kits, K-I-T-S, kits. Hi, Becky Waters. Welcome, welcome. Isn't that fabric beautiful? All right, here's a scrap that I had from doing the spring art journal. Let's just tear this off. And we're just going to make some clusters here. A few. Flower clusters. So we'll do that. And did Becky come in? Oh, Becky Waters. It's Becky Waters, Elvis. I saw Becky, Aunt Beck, in Barb's stream, but I worked out in the yard today. I'm hoping to get all my flowers planted this weekend. Oh, that's pretty. We could do it something like this. I kind of like that. And that's a wooden flower. I just like that by itself. Let's see, there's some. Let's open this up. So because I get new dirt every year, oh, those are pretty. I buy bags of dirt and they're 40 pounds. Oh, look, there's a strip of fabric here. Oh, that's pretty. We'll do something with that. I think that's too much on that, but it might be good on this. Like that. Yes, I like that. Hi, Icy. Good evening. Good evening to you. Hi, Allie K. Hello to you. I think I've used just about all my glossy accent here. I might be able to get something out. I might get a daub of it out, but I think it's pretty well. Well, yeah, there's still some in there. We're just going to let this dry while I'm working on the other one. I'll put that right there and let that dry. And this one I'm happy with, just like this. I think just maybe make a little ribbonette out of it. And rather than staple it, I think I'm going to do the glossy accent on this too. Let's just use that just because I don't want a staple going through that beautiful flower. And I could maybe fit these in my spring art journal, but I might just save them for something. You never know. You never know. Yeah, I'm getting pretty close to the end here. Now, I don't think it matters which side. I'm going to call this side the front. And we're just going to put that, and we're going to let it dry. And that was just a scrap from the spring art journal. I have another scrap here, but it's not quite as big. I have this, which what I could do is tear. I could tear here. Yeah. And tear here. Yeah. And a flower could go in there. But you know what? I've got two plaid strips now. Let's tear the... Hi, Tim. Designs by CAD Pro. Welcome, Tim. So we could go this way with that. And let's see. Where do we want to go now? Do, 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 do. I've got some buttons and some inchies. They're not where I'm going, what I need. I need a flower for that. Let's see what's in here. Let's open it up. Put that up here and there. Got the postage stamps or flowers. I'm gonna open this up on here. Might be easier to put it back in. If and I can find the opening. So Keisha's Creations, Keisha's Marketplace. If you're in the market for some extra craft goodies, I highly recommend Keisha. She's not only as a good place to buy things, but it's fun to go to her streams. And watch out because you can spend your money. Now, I think these are kind of dried flowers. Ooh, I should have gotten these out for the spring art journal. These would have been nice in there. Look, coral. Coral. Our fairy coral. I could almost split that down the center and have fairy wings. And here's a dried, it looks like a real mum. I think it's a mum. I think that's a dried flower, and these are certainly dried flowers. And I'm not sure what's in here. Is that a pussy willow? Ooh. I'm going to save that out. And this bag is closing up on me. Hi, Becky. Aunt Beck. Just going to sit and crochet while Meri arts away. Okie dokie, Becky. Journey says, have you been relaxing today? I think she's asking Becky. Becky says, we've been sleeping off and on all day as we went to Costco this morning and breakfast at Denny's once Scott is home from work. I'm not sure what these are, these white flowers. They feel artificial, but they're more what I'm after than the dried ones. See if I can, oh, they're a string. Oh my. Oh my. They're a bunch. It's a bunch on a string. Well, I don't want a whole lot of them. I'm looking for something to put here. Maybe that, just that snippet. Right here. Artidar! Welcome and thank you so much, Artidar. Aww. His schedule is Becky says, Scott's schedule is a rough schedule. I can imagine the night shift is not fun. They're lucky to have him, Becky. All right, I'm thinking I want these here. But I'm thinking it needs something else. It needs something else. Right in there. And I almost think it needs, you know, I'm going to trim this a little more. Fussy cut him a little here. Thank you, Arte. That is so encouraging. Bless your heart. And bless Journey's heart. I get a gold box, a gold color box coming up. Journey messaged me and said, Meri, the mystery box or the color box is gold this month. Where are you? And I didn't see the message. I probably would have popped in, but I didn't see it till later. And she went ahead and she entered it and she must have won it. And she messaged me and said, Meri, I got one for you. Very thoughtful. Yeah, I saw Becky and Barb's stream this morning, but I was out working in the, I weeded in the garden a little. I didn't get them all done. I still have some weeding to go. Our garden, once you start weeding, it all of a sudden becomes a very large garden. And of course, we have morning glories. We have morning glories that just take over if you don't keep them down. And I got them all out of the tomatoes. They'll grow up again, but I did my job on those. And out of the beans and the beets and the onions. And some of the corn, but the corn needs to be revisited because I didn't get all the rows done. All 2 rows. I only got about a half a row done. And I couldn't see exactly where the peas were, so I didn't do anything there because I didn't want to pull up something that I shouldn't. And I think my wildflower garden is going to be, yeah, I think that it's going to thrive. Let me grab a hold of this. I think I'm going to come this way and this way with this little guy and put these flowers right here. And let's do that with the mini attacher. Probably have to put several in because I don't think I can get all. Get in there. Aw. I'm liking that. Now these are dried flowers. I'm not going to put those on clusters. I might save those white ones out. And this looks like a pine cone and some little dried. I think these are real. I'll save those for another inspiration. Weed. Weed and feed. Compost. And the new plants flourish. Us also. Yeah, and I finished weeding the corner out underneath my walnut tree, and it was pretty. This is an even day. May 20th is an even day, so I couldn't water it. So it's pretty dry out there because, well, it's just dry. And so tomorrow I'm going to give it a good soaking. Well, I guess those should have gone in first. Head down. Heads down. Let's pull these two out. I think that's the issue. Heads down. Now, let's see if I can get these in successfully. Might be a trick here, but I think I can do it. There we go. And so, let's see, what did I plant today? I planted snapdragons and begonias and filled pots of dirt and some of that silver leaf. I set up a plant stand. I don't have it. I got my moss rose. I got some moss rose the other day, and I got the planters ready for those to get in, but I was getting tired. I watered the tomatoes and weeded out at the corner, and by the time I got all that done, I was tired. I got this little one left. Now I'm going to put it in too. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these. They're awfully pretty. I might tie a ribbon around them and put them up on my screen with my lavender bunches. These are awfully pretty. All right. What else do I have here? He needs something more. Maybe some of this fabric in the background. No, it needs to show more. Let's cut some dovetails here, or whatever you call them. Come on. And my new friend stopped by, and I walked downtown with her to get her lawnmower. I said, why don't we load that lawnmower up in our pickup? And she said, no, we can just push it down the road. So we did. And there's a World War II military memorial downtown. And we stopped, and I didn't know those bricks had names on them. But the bricks have names on them. I should go and take pictures of that. Oh, that's a seam there. Okay. Well, I got right on the seam. Where'd he go? We're gonna... I don't like it being on the seam. Let's put it like this. There. maybe down a little. More like that. And put this in here like that. That works for me. So there's the second one. So now we have 2 floral clusters. Now, what are we going to do? Let's go back to this wooden one. Artedar says, our garden is on top of pallets. No bending over, thank goodness. Well, I wish ours was, because I've been stooping over. My brother has these kind of like refrigerator grates. I don't know. They're real long. They look like they come out of a commercial setting or something. But they're probably about 6 feet long and about 3 feet high, and they're all metal grates. And he uses those to stake up his tomatoes. Well, he's got them staked up, but he also has railroad ties on one side of them. And the morning glories get down in the between the railroad ties and the grates. And then he plants his tomatoes in front of the grates because he stakes them up against those grates. And those morning glories get in there. And I can't get them out with the hoe. I have to get in there with my fingers. I have to get in there with my fingers. Okay. Let's see what we're going to do next. We want to do something with this. And I'm thinking it might be very pretty on one of these. I don't know if I want to use the larger one, but I'm eyeing that square. Now all this floral came from Keisha's Creations mystery box from last month. And it was the themed mystery box, and you don't know what the theme is, I think, until she gives it away. You sign up for it because it's a mystery. When you sign up for it, it's still a mystery. Oh, I don't know if I want to put that on there. It covers up too much of it. Unless I do it right up here at the top. I could put it, no, right up there at the top. Like that. And I don't want to cover up too much. What do I want? Some ribbon. Let's see if I have, I thought that ribbon was in here, but I could be mistaking. No, what was in here was washi tape. I was mistaking. Ooh, these are going to go in my cowgirl journal. I'm going to save those out. Cowgirl journal. Ooh, you know what I have for ribbon? Let me put the, wait, let me look in this again here. I thought I saw something. What is? Oh. No, that wasn't what I wanted. Do I have anything in here that I can use? No. Oh. Here's another cowgirl. I haven't, it's a fussy cut. I'm going to save that out for my cowgirl. Yeah. And maybe, no. No, 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 no. Ignore me. I'm looking. I'm engrossed in. You know what I'd like to do, though? No, I'll come back. I guess my ribbon that I thought I had is in the other room. So, let me put this back down here. My trash bag is too big. I gotta move my chair. Maybe I can make some ribbon. I don't know how this will tear or cut. This is awfully pretty. This is ribbon, but it's too wide. Oh, you know what I have? Oh, but I was going to put it on my spring journal. Well, Mary's thinking, let's snip off a piece of this again. I don't want to use all of this. And what I want is some strips, but I don't know. Let's see if I can cut some strips here. Fold it up like that, so you're only cutting about an inch. And then you just snip. There. There. And I think I can get one more out of it. And there. Please take Artie Dar out of timeout. Oh, I don't think I can. That's okay. Mina, do not feel bad about that. She'll come back in. I don't think I can do it. Let's see. No, I can't. I can't take her out of timeout. I can unhide somebody if you hide them, but I can't take them out of timeout. She'll come back in. She's probably listening. They can still hear. They just can't chat. I think that's how it goes. When they're in timeout, she'll come back in. Mina, don't feel bad. You know how many times I think I've done it to you, too. Oh, she's here. You're here. It was a mistake, Arte. You know how that happens. Welcome back, Arte. It says she's timed out for 300 seconds, so she'll be back. Yeah. Hi, Anne. I don't see how I can do it unless I have to go to my... If you accidentally block them, I can unhide them. Or if you block them or hide them, I can unhide somebody. But I can't take them out of timeout. I might be able to if I have my on the laptop, but I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot do it on my tablet that I know of. I don't see an option to do it. Oh, Mina, do not feel bad. Yep. Arte is well versed in YouTube. She understands how that stuff happens. She's a forgiving person. Forgiving person, not forgiven. She's probably forgiven too, but she's very forgiving. Hi, Teresa. Welcome, welcome, Teresa. I might have been able to do it on my laptop by going into the browser, but this one missed it. Let's do it again. Here. got a little bit of a staple in there, but I'm going to put this over it here. Just like that. Isn't that elegant? A little hanging a little crooked there, but all right, I'm going to get out the glossy accent again and put some, if I have any left. I think this is just about all used, but I'm going to get every last drop out of it. Anne is here. Hi, Anne. Artedar, Mina, Teresa, Journey. Becky was here. I don't know if she's listening, I think. She's relaxing. Mina, Allie Kay. Yeah, I don't know if there is an option to take them out of timeout. They're gone for, what is it, 5 minutes or so? It happens. Becky says, mulch, mulch, mulch. You won't need as much weeding. Yeah, that's true. I bought some landscape fabric for out in the garden. I don't know if for mulch we would probably have to use something like straw or something like that. I'm tempted to get that landscape fabric out and try it. We'll see. Allie Kay says, our town has a World War II memorial. My grandpa's name is on it. I have a picture of me when I was young with my grandpa pointing out his name. Oh, how cool is that? That is sweet. All right, so now I have 3 clusters made. This one, and this one. And I've got some ribbon, and I've got these. I think I'm going to tie one of those ribbons around it. I don't know if I can make a bow. But let's see if I can. And I'm thinking if these aren't real, they're very lifelike pretenders. And let's make 5, and then I'll move on to something else. I think we've got a good crowd in here. I think I want to do the fairies next, the FIBdiggity fairies, because I held that story last Friday till really kind of the last thing, and everybody was tired. But we did get 12 fairies. Now, don't say anything yet, but I'm going to tell you what I want. We've got, the story went that Coral, our little coral fairy, who has the magical power of being able to make people smaller or bigger. And she was instrumental in making little Maisie, who was found Ruby Rose last week. They discovered each other and they're now good friends. But Ruby Rose wanted to take Maisie into her home and show her around, invite me into my house and I'll introduce you to my grandparents. It's actually her grandparents' house. And so they called on Coral, the little coral fairy Coral, is her name, Coral, and to make Maisie as small as Ruby Rose. And she did, and they played, and they had a good time. And Maisie said, I have to be back home by 5 o'clock or my grandma will be worried about me. So 5 o'clock came, and they tried to get a hold of Coral to change Maisie back, but no Coral. Well, Becky Waters said, Coral was kidnapped by an evil power, and he's holding her captive. And last week, I had a list of things that Maisie, you guys contributed to the list of things that Maisie and Ruby Rose could do to get Coral back, to change her. And so we've got a list of 12 things on our list, which is a good list. But Meri couldn't decide which one to use, and she didn't want to do random org. She says, these are all cool. So what we did was we discovered that the evil power has 12 fairies in captivity. And so we're going to use each one of those suggestions to bring back a fairy. Because there's 12 suggestions. But what I'm going to do tonight, we want to, and I don't want it now because my hands are tying. We'll do it now. I don't know if I can get this into a bow. I'm struggling with it. Well, you know what? I have a bow here. Forget that. We'll do that. Maybe, can I? No, I don't think I can move this up further. We'll just use this as the ribbon. And we'll put the bow up here. But now we need maybe some more of this fabric. What did I do with that? Not this one, the Tim Holtz fabric. So tonight, what I want you to think about, don't say now because I will not get it because I'm working on clusters. But I want you to think about a name for the fairy and what their special power is. Like Ruby, Coral has a special power of making people smaller or bigger. We want to know what their special power is. And then fairies are known for being mischievous. So we also want to know how each little fairy, a different way for each one, that fairy is mischievous. And we want a name for it. And we'll go all through this. So be thinking about that. I need 11 more fairy names and the special power and how they're mischievous. And we're going to hopefully bring all of our fairies back. Oh, that's a pretty stamp. But I like this one too. I'm going to pull out the stamps. I'm going to put a stamp, a flower stamp on this. Maybe right down. Yeah. Now the bow, if we put the stamp here, maybe the stamp should go down below. And the bow go right above it, right there. Something like that. I don't know. The stamp may not work. We'll see. But I need a base. What can I use for a base? That's my black. And I'm going to save this out. Whoops. My hands get caught on it. And I'm not sure this stamp will work on these after I got them out. We're going to put these back in the package. And that goes back in. Maybe a sprig here would work. Down here. Oh, I like that. except for these have to come down this way. And that will go on there. Now I just need a base. That's too little. These are stamps. These are going to go back in the kit. I could use an eraser thing as a base, but no. Let's see. What do I have? We've got fairy. Look, fairy tale here. See if I can get that tag off. Fairy tale. Look at that. We'll do this. We'll use a fairy tale. This is going on the cowboy journal, cowgirl journal. But that'll be for the fairies. I need something for a base. Let me. Those are for the spring journal. Oh, I have stuff. Let's tear one of these or cut one. No, let's tear it. Arte Dar. Allie K says, Maisie is a little child. Coral is the tiny fairy. Ruby Rose is the gnome. That's right. Thank you, Allie K. Hi, Joyce Boring. Welcome, welcome. Arte says, I got one now. Hi, Marty. Welcome, Marty. She says, I'm just listening and playing over there. Okay, Marty. Thanks for listening. Yeah, this will be my last cluster, and then we're going to do the fairies. Because I held the fairy story off till later last week, and I think you all were exhausted. And I don't blame you for being exhausted. All right, we're going to take these off, and we're going to staple these on right here. Do I have 5 clusters? One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I need another cluster. I guess I'll only make 4 clusters. 4 is enough. 4 is enough because I don't want to be fooling with this all night. All right, we're going to glue this on. Maybe we should. Oh, it's good. It's good, Meri. Put that right there. And I need a bunch of glue here. You guys can't see. I can hardly see. I think I pretty well have used all my glossy accent. I think it's pretty well done. Oh, that's sad. Oh my. Let's just put those in there. We'll just leave it like that. That's probably as much as I need on that. I'm going to leave that there while I'm putting the rest of this stuff away. So I've got four clusters made for my spring clusters And look, I've got a coral here. We might do a coral fairy here. We're going to save this for a coral fairy. We got another flower. Can I get that in there somewhere? Surely I can. Put that in there. All right. We're going to put all this back into the kit box except for those. I think that unless I want a super big, I'm going to turn it, well, I can't turn it upside down. It'll be resting on the needle. All right, we're going to put all this back. Let's put this back. In the box. And we didn't use the eyelet setter, the eyelets. I think those others go to the Cowgirl Journal. I think I'm ready to put stuff back. Let me hang my cluster, my tiny attacher. I hang it off of my cart. And let's put these back in the box here. And I guess I'll be doing a flower art journal sometime. Got plenty of flowers. Oops. Oops. I'm having a craft-a-lanch over here. Come on. I don't have that much out. Yeah, Meri. How come it's all fallen? Hold on. I want to put these back in the box. Just like, isn't that yummy? Yummy stuff. I know I bumped my camera. Sorry about the jiggles. Let me close this up. And there we go. All right. So here are my clusters. I've got 4 of them. Let's just hold them up so you can see them. That's one. I think that was the first one I did. I really do like it. It's pretty simple. Just a piece of scrapbook paper, some Tim Holtz strip, and that floral embellishment. This is the next one. And he was holding a shamrock. He's still holding a shamrock, but I put some of those white flowers over it. And the flowers get in the way of his face. He's there. So that's the second one. And this is a wooden flower with embellishment, a floral embroidery embellishment, and some fabric that I made ribbon strips out of and put a bow on that wooden embellishment. Very delicate and pretty. And then this is the last one. And I believe these are real. If these are not real, they're pretty good fakes. These I think are silk down here. So there are my spring clusters. I'm up with you, Susan Hiles. I'm with you. Let's get a large piece of paper out here and put them on here so that they can dry good. The ones that need to dry. And next week, if you want to know Susan Hiles and Turquoise Dreaming, Sheree at Turquoise Dreaming, there's links to their channels in the description box below. So there we go, open collab. let's do the fairies as soon as I put these over here. And what we're going to do tonight is make another list. And last week, our list was, what kind of plan do Ruby Rose and Maisie need to come up with to free Coral? C-O-R, that's an A. A-L, Coral, is a fairy from the evil power. And maybe I need to zoom out just a teeny bit. Let me get the cord out of the way or I will run over it. No running over cords, Meri. Oh, let me zoom out just a teeny bit. Well, hello. There. I think that's good. A little shaky on the camera because it's on a clamp up there, just hanging off of the... So let me get a good pin out. And we came up with 12 ways. And as I said, I couldn't decide which way was best. So I decided that that evil power had 12 fairies in captivity. Yeah. You know, evil powers. You know, evil powers. Goodness sakes, what do I have down here? Stuff is spilling out. Hold on. I need some paper for the list. And so what we're going to do is on these 12 fairies that are in captivity, I want, and I'm going to do this with my black pen so you guys can see it. What I want for each fairy, and I think I'm just going to go down the power, the plans here. So I want a name for each. There's 12 fairies. I want the name of the fairy. I want their special power. What they're mischievous. Nature, what is it about them that makes them mischievous? And I want a color, like we have coral is a coral color. Now I'm going to start out with coral because we can fill in some blanks as an example. So coral is the fairy that has her special power is to make living things, not just humans, anything living, anything living, larger or smaller, larger and smaller. That's coral's special power. Mischievous nature, we don't have that for her yet, but we have the color is coral. And I'm also, after we get all of these, I'm going to match up what we need to do to get each fairy back by numbers 1 through 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No cats can get fairies, right, Meri? I don't know, Artidar. I don't know. So there's coral. We still need a mischievous nature for her. And of course, my pens are, I got some new pens at Walmart, but obviously I don't have them out on my desk. I got 3 pair of scissors out, 4 pair of scissors out on my desk. Let's put these away and keep the little ones out. My scissors is covered up with fabric. All right, let me get another pen out. So somebody tell me the next fairy's name. We're just going to go 1 through 12. January Meri. She can make it snow and likes to hide car keys. What color is she, Teresa? Like coral, or we'll just say color. I mean like the wings and the dress and that. So January Meri. I'm just taking them as I see them. January Meri. Is it Meri? M-A-R-I-E? Yeah. She can make it snow. Ooh. Make it snow. Cool. And she likes to hide car keys. Likes to hide car keys. So you get an idea what we're doing here. Crystal is a singer. Let's see. Did Teresa tell me what color? We need a color for January Meri, Teresa. And I'm going to put named by Teresa here. I'm going to put a note here of who tells me what. I forget who named Cora. Coral is just group. By group. We did her last week, except we don't have a mischievous nature for her. All right. Car. Wait a minute, Artie Dar. Can I play? Of course you can play, RK. Of course. Olaf. You guys, you're gonna have to tell me all their powers. Don't just give me a name because I need everything. Olaf can jump very high. Okay, Olaf. Olaf can jump high. Is Olaf a boy or a girl fairy? Can jump high. That's cool. Or jump or fly high. I'm going to put or fly. Hi, Suze. Olaf loves to surprise people and beings in general. Is that their mischievous power? Likes to surprise people. Sneak up on them. Surprise people and beings. Peoples and beings. We need the colors. I like red, white, and black. Red, white, and black. That works. And this is 3. And that was named by Artedar. All right, let's go back. Mina said Crystal is a singer. 4. Crystal. And that's by Mina. And she's a singer. But what is she mischievous and what's her color, Mina? Coral could trip mean people by turning twigs into logs. Oh, I love that, Aunt Becky. She trips mean people. And I'm going to put /beings because it could be animals too. Anything living. by turning twigs into logs. That's a good one, Becky. Thank you. Twigs into logs. Okay, now we need a color for January Meri. And for Crystal, Mina, we need her, what she does that's mischievous, and a color. Olaf can jump very high. Oh, very high. Very. We'll put very in caps. And this is tuxedo. Olaf has a tuxedo colors, red, white, and black. Olaf loves to surprise people and beings in general. Sue says hi. She will be a frosty blue. Frosty blue. Oh, that's a great choice for January Meri. A frosty blue. Okay, Mina, we need, did you answer me? Let's see, did Nina answer me down here? Riri says favorite color is blank. Riri, did you give me a name? A boy fairy. Wait a minute. Did you give me a fairy? Olaf loves to surprise people and beings in general. Oh, he's a boy fairy. Okay, we're going to put boy fairy here. Did you give me one, Riri? Hi, Becky Waters. Hello, friends, she says. Dinner is over. Teresa, favorite color is blank. Well, we got Olaf as red, white, and black. Uniform. Not in magical realm. I'm not sure what that means, Arte. They're saying hello to Suze. We don't want all to look alike. No, absolutely not. Fairies are unique creatures. Crystal is my daughter's name, Teresa says. Oh, that's cool. I think Teresa wanted Meri to be a frosty blue. And Becky said colors of snow. So she could be blue and white. Snow white, with some snowy white crystals in there. Mina says Crystal's color is like the name, prismatic, like a rainbow. Okay, Moss. Moss, her name. I don't know what you mean, Mina. Spring colors, green. Okay, Moss is a name, Arte? Is that what you're saying? Moss is a name? The color is green. I think that's what she means. The color is green. Moss is the name. Or you can have any color. It doesn't have to be spring. Spring was more for the flowers and the spring clusters. These fairies can be any season. Crystal can summon Lassie. Can summon Lassie. Oh, I like that. Can summon Lassie. So Lassie is a dog. So we'll put Lassie the dog. So Crystal can call the Lassie dog. Thank you, Anne, and hi, Anne. Are we up to 12? No, we've got 4. Going on 5. Invisible. Oh, all right. Moss. I'm going to name it Moss. And a special power is invisible. As I'm following Arte, I think. Mischievous nature. Did you give me a mischievous nature for Moss? We've only done 4. We're on the 5th one. We need a color for Crystal. Oh, prismatic. We'll make Crystal prismatic, I think Mina said. Prismatic, like a rainbow. like a rainbow. All right, we got 4 completely done. We're working on the 5th. Its name is Moss, and the special power is she or he can become invisible. The color is green, but what is the mischievous nature for Moss? Let's see. Becky got one here. She gave me everything. We're on 6. We're halfway through. I love it. Okay. Riri says, I'm good, thank God. Is bubble a color? Well, bubble could be a name. I don't know. Bubbles would be kind of transparent. I don't know if I guess we could do transparent. Iridescent, yes. We got prismatic here. We actually need a iridescent. We need a mischievous nature for Moss. Let's do Becky's before it Pearl. Name is Pearl. SP. Oh, special power. Okay, the name is Pearl. The special power is adds dewdrops to flowers. Oh! Adds dewdrops. Oh, I love that. You guys are getting it now. To flowers. The mischievous nature. Oops, scrolled off. Drops dew on other fairies' heads that stay in bed too long and colors them cream and peach. Oh, the colors are cream and peach. Cream and peach. Ooh, I love that. Cream and peach. And the mischievous nature is that she drops dewdrops. That is mischievous on other fairies that stay in bed too long. Stay away from Pearl if you're going to want to get a good night's sleep. A good morning sleep. Stay in bed too long. I love that one. I love them all. I need a mischievous nature for Moss. Let's see. What did Ruth say? It says, good one, Ruth. Where did I miss Ruth? I don't see Ruth. I see Riri, Artedar, Becky, Riri, Arte, Ruth Lamb. She retracted her message. Maybe she'll do it again. Mina says, River is a male fairy. Okay, we're going on to we still need a mischievous nature for Moss. So 7 is Mina's. Let's see, this was by Becky. Moss was by, I guess it's Moss. I'm going to make it Moses. I'm going to make Moss into Moses. I just renamed Moss. Moses can, I'm going to give him a power to a mischievous nature. He can part, he can separate your drink and let's see what he can separate. You're thinking of parting the waters. Moses parted the water, but what can he do to make us mischievous? He can separate your drink and sprinkle sand in it. That's good enough. So stay away from Moses with your iced tea. All right, now we got River. We got another male here. Moses is a male, and he's a little older. I'm going to put an older male. And he forgets he's forgetful too. He forgets whose drink he messed with. All right. So down here we got River, and we're going to make River hopefully a young male, like a young adult male. I hope. And this is by Mina. Moses, which was Moss, it was by Artedar, renamed by Meri. All right, River. River is a male fairy. Color is a blue that constantly shifts to different hues. Oh, a color shift. Color shift blue. Color shifting blue. I actually might have some of that. And a gift is water magic. Ooh, water magic. Water magic. You can cause a shower. I'm going to put create a shower. And his mischievous nature is, if he thinks you deserve it, he'll dump a bucket of ice water on you. Don't let River get over your head. If he thinks you deserve it. Oh dear. He will dump a bucket of ice water. You know that, what was that trend going on in YouTube or TikTok where they dump ice water on their head? A bucket of water on your head. Oh dear. All right, let's see what's on the back here. Do I want to go to the back? No. I'm going to the next page. We'll flip this like this. Okay, this is page 2. And we are on number... Hey, we're on number 8. And we'll just carry the name, special power, mischievous nature, and color. All right, we got holographic is 2. Bubbles the Fairy. Okay, we're going to do Bubbles the Fairy by Anne. And the name is Bubbles. I like that for a name. Sounds very... we need a shift changer. Wait a minute. What about for color, wings that change color like a chamelon? Well, I need to put these, let's see, color. Do we got all the colors here? I think these are all filled out. I think I got all of 1 through 7 is completely done. So, Anne, when you give not just Anne, I'm on Anne's right now. Anybody, when you give a name, also give the special power like Becky and Nina did. So I can just write it across. God, getting confused because I see all these colors and special powers, but Bubbles can make it rain. Okay. Oh, we got River can make it rain. Do you want Bubbles to make it rain too? How about we put Bubbles can make it rain in the house? I'm adding to that. Can make it rain indoors. It rain, we'll put inside. So if you need your plants watered, all right, let's see. Bubbles can make it rain. That would be anyone. I have an alter ego. Moss can leave acorns in shoes. All right, let's go back to moss. I'm going to cross mine out because moss leaves acorns in shoes. I like Becky's better. Leaves acorns in shoes. And we'll go back to moss instead of Moses because that was the original. All right, we got moss as being invisible. It leaves acorns in shoes, and its color is green. Wait a minute. You guys are getting ahead of me. Bubbles the fairy. Shift changer. Let's see what Anne said. Bubbles can make it rain. Moss can leave acorn. Bubbles can make you totally drenched. Now you're getting it. Wait, what did I do that? Make you totally drench you. No matter where you are. Okay, what color is Bubbles? Are we going to make Bubbles iridescent? Suze is giving a kiss, I think. Ice bucket challenge. That was for ALS awareness. Pink. Anne said Bubbles is pink. Okay. Now we're Mina. Mina had another one. Mina has a very creative mind, let me tell you. Becky does too. I love how you guys are telling me this. Oh, and we'll get yours, Icy. Let's see. Oh, I thought Mina had another. Buzzy. Buzzy is another male fairy. Buzzy is a male. Very happy. A very happy male. A very happy male, Buzzy is. The gift is helps bees find flowers and make delicious honey. Ooh, I love that. Helps bees find flowers and make delicious honey. And mischief is it snatches hats off of heads by calling up a gusty wind. Snatches hats off of heads by calling a gusty wind. And I am just guessing that Buzzy is yellow and black. It just sounds like Buzzy. We're going to tell him that. Now, Icy thank you, Arte. Icy, let's see, that was by Mina. Icy said, Zaps. Zaps. I like that for a name. Controls sparks and lightning. Ooh. Sparks and lightning. I see zaps with a sparkler around July. Sparks and lightning. Mischievous. sparks people at random when he gets bored. Sparks people. I'm bored. Watch out, here I come. Zap. Sparks people at random. And I think Sparks is, let's say he's an adolescent male. Adolescent male would do that, Fairy. At random when he gets bored. I love it. And the color is golden shimmer with jet blue hair with a parka purple. Ooh, golden shimmer. I can see some golden shimmer and jet blue hair. So like a navy, dark navy blue, jet blue hair with a spark of purple, with a spot of purple, with a spot of purple. All right, we're on number 11. Bubbles' color is pink. I got that. Let's see. A tiny butterfly effect. Mama, pink. I got pink. Not sure what a metamorphism is Artedar, but fairies are sort of like micro, small, magical humans with wings. Yeah, if you go to Wikipedia, I was at Wikipedia. One thing that I didn't know about fairies, because it was telling about the folklore and everything. And they were saying that Christians saw fairies as fallen angels. And I'm sitting there going, huh? What verse is that from? So I don't believe everything I read. I don't think a true Christian would see a folklore creature as a demon. That's not in my, that hits my spirit wrong, because I like fairies. I like the hearing about fairies. To me, they are mythological fairies, like fairy tales. They're stories that are told for enjoyment. They're not real creatures. So, I don't know. If you're going to call a fairy a demon, that doesn't set with me. Although they probably did back then. I'm not saying that that's not factual, but I think it's a fact that they did, but I think that they were wrong. Because to me, fairies are like the red devil is kind of, we picture a red devil with a spiked tail and holding a pitchfork and with horns. To me, fairies are mythological. They're folklore. And I see them as being their nature. Well, their nature could be good or mischievous. I imagine that they could do wrong too, but I don't see them as being demonic. So just settle that right now for my channel. I think that kind of puts Christians in a bad light, so I'm defending that. Okay, Nina has another one. Juniper is a female fairy. Juniper is a female fairy. Now, if we go over 12, here, if you guys get so inspired that we go more than 12, we're going to have to come up with some more ways to free them. So just keep that in mind as we're doing a list. I want to stop after 12 officially. We're doing Juniper by Nina. And Zaps was by Icy. by Mina. Mina says, Juniper, the gift is growing trees. Oh, how cool. Growing trees. The colors are browns and greens. And mischief is tripping you with roots if you think you're going to hurt an animal or a tree. Aww. Tripping you with roots, like tree roots, if she thinks you are going to hurt an animal or a tree. That's a good one, Mina. I'm loving this. Okay, last official one. 12. Allie K says, I don't think fairies start out like tiny caterpillars. That's a good thought. Who knows? Are fairies born? Do they get married? We don't know. We'll have to read more of the folklore. I imagine the fairies cross, different countries in the folklore. I mean, there's English fairies and French fairies and Germanic and probably Swiss and all of that. And I don't know. Is there an American fairy in folklore? I'll bet there is if you search enough. But that's very interesting. Are they born like humans? They have a human shape. They're made, they got arms and legs. We don't have wings like they do, but they're very humanoid in essence. So I would imagine that they get married and have babies. I don't know. Okay, 12. Let's see. Marigold. Hi, Teresa. Marigold likes to play with art supplies. Turns everything to gold. Likes to take art supplies. Oh, Teresa. You named one after me. Meri, M-A-R-Y. Well, I'll put Marigold, M-E-R-I-G-O-L-D. And likes to play with art supplies. That's a good one. Well, that one fits our group. That's good for number 12. Likes to play with art supplies. And of course, the color is gold. And just like, let's see, turns everything gold. Oh, and likes to take art supplies. Likes to take art supplies. So hold on to your scissors. Likes to play with art supplies, turns everything to gold, and likes to take art supplies. The color is gold. All right, we got 12. Now, we have an abundance of fairies here. I don't know. You guys keep going. I'll keep listing. We have discovered some more fairies in captivity. Name, special power, but for each extra fairy, for each extra fairy, we need to come up with also a way that we're going to release them. And we'll do that later. Let's just, since you guys are on a roll, we'll continue with this, and then we'll fill in the special powers later, the way we release them. Because we're going to release these one at a time, starting with coral. Mischievous, nature, and color. And so Mina said, Tinkerbell is a fairy. Oh, no. Color gold, gold. Angel is mostly an angel. Yes. Yeah, to me, angels were in the Bible times, the true Bible stories, angels were created by God, like humans were. That's documented in the Bible. Fairies, fairies are really more of from man's imagination, to me. So I can't see fairies as they can probably I don't see them being all demonic. There probably are evil fairies that have demonic natures, but as a race or as a folklore, I don't see them as all being evil. I kind of reject that. Because I don't see anything where in the Bible where it says fairies are evil creatures. Tinkerbell, Tinkerboy. Oh, I like that, Tinkerboy. All right, we're on to number 13. Tinkerboy. I love it, Anne. Tinkerboy. Tinkerboy. And he can make toys. I love that. Can make toys. Trips up people. And navy blue. Trips up people. Now, trips up can be physical or it can be mental, like leading you astray. Or, tripping up somebody in the sense that they're tricking you. Trips up people, and the color is blue, did she say? Navy blue. And of course, it's a male, and let's say he's a young adolescent. No, let's say he's young primary, kind of maybe 8 or 9. Adolescent I see as being 13 plus. So there's Tinkerboy by Anne. Let's see. I think I got everybody. Yeah. Maybe friends with angels. Yeah, Arte. Yeah, see, and now I'm pulling this from Wiki. But I do think that it's probably, I think it's probably true that back in the day that some Christians probably saw them as being evil. I don't dispute that. That the fact that there were Christians who thought that fairies were evil fallen angels. I don't dispute the fact that there were some back there that did that, but I dispute the fact that they were. Can Mercury be retrograde? I think that they are formed from stardust. Oh, really? Is that true, Teresa? Formed from stardust? Fairies could be formed from stardust. I don't know. I'm going to jot that down because we were talking about how fairies come in, are born. Formed from stardust. I like that. Did you read that someplace, Teresa? And actually, they are folklore. So they're also, they're really born in our thoughts. They're born in our imaginations and thoughts. Let's see what she says. Arte says, K, I'm there. Art supplies and take. Yeah, art supplies and take them. That might be, Teresa. Can Mercury be retrograde? I don't know. There is also a story that says that when a baby laughs for the first time, a fairy or pixie is born. Oh, really? A, B, C. When a baby laughs, oh, that, I love this. Laughs for the first time, a fairy is born. Do we look at stars? Arte says, and we see stardust. I agree. When a baby laughs for the first time, a pixie is formed. A pixie grows into a fairy. Pixie that grows into a fairy. So pixies are baby fairies. Mina says, I love the stardust aspect. It would explain why each one can effortlessly generate fairy light, because it's part of their nature. I love that. But truthfully, all of this is coming from humans' imagination. It's all folklore. It's all coming from somebody telling a story. So, and that gets back to the humans' ability to imagine and to create mystery and to create fairy tales and storytelling. Becky said Barb Fillion posted on Facebook that she had snow today. What the hey? All right, we're going to stop. We actually have one extra fairy. So let's make, we've got one extra fairy. Now, we're going to have to come up with a power for her, for him, Tinkerboy. I mean, not a power. How are we going to get Tinkerboy back? How are we going to get him out of creativity? Think about that. We'll come back to it. So I have 12 ways that we can do, not we personally, but you know, in our story, that Ruby Rose and Maisie can do to get one of these fairies back. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to random org. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to put in 1 through 12. And then I'm going to, as the numbers come down, 1 through 12, we're going to start with the first fairy. And whatever power it gives, let's say Coral is our first fairy. Of course, we named her last week. So on random org, the sort might be number 8. So to get Coral back, now I'm not saying it is, I'm going to say it could be, with a magic potion, which makes it, they're going to give the evil power a magic potion to make the evil power fall asleep. And then they rush in to save Coral. So I'm going to go to random org, and we're going to do a sequence generator 1 through 12. Allie K says, Disney has a series of movies about fairies based on the main character of Tinkerbell. She originally appeared in the movie Peter Pan. A baker's dozen is 13. That's true. So maybe we can bake a batch of cookies. This is the power. I mean, this is number 13. This is the way they're going to bake, since 13 is a baker's dozen number. The way that Maisie and Ruby Rose are going to get Tinkerboy back is to bake cookies, a batch of cookies you know, boys like cookies, from Forest food, like strawberries and oh, whatever forest berries and forest food. So anyway, they're gonna bake you back to forest cookies, crunchy cookies, walnuts, nuts, and whatnot. Go, go, goo, Meri Magic. Allie, I remember clapping to bring Tinkerbell back to life. Aw. All right, we're going to go to random org here, I think. On Firefox. And I should have it in here. Let me get rid of all my notifications. Clear. I should have it. Oh, we're in a forbidden. You don't have permission to access this resource. I was searching something. Soda can airplane. Oh, I probably clicked on one that was private. All right. We were looking for soda can airplanes at one time. So let's go to collection 1. And in here someplace. Uh-oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Let's put in random org sequence. And go. I got Dee. Come on. We don't want Dee. I mean, I want Dee, but here it is. Random sequence generator. And I am going to save that to my collection. Oh, I got it in collection 2, but we're going to put that one in there. Okay. 1 through 12. Back, 1 through 12. All right, get sequence. So Coral, they can bring Coral back by power number 3. And that was sing a special song. So I'm just going to put bring back or free. Free by singing a special song. And I'll put number 3 so that relates. Free. Number 2 is number 4, which you need to follow a trail of fairy dust to find where Coral was taken. So follow a fairy dust trail. A fairy dust trail. I said trail to find where taken. Okay. So Olaf, we're going to free Olaf by number 10, which is, well, the evil force is afraid of the dark and wants the fairy light. So we're going to turn the lights out. Turn the lights out. Because the evil power is afraid of the dark. Afraid of dark. And that's why he wants all the fairy light, because he's afraid of the dark. 4 is number 6. Make a net of golden spider web to capture the evil power. So make a net. We're going to free Crystal by make a net of golden spider web. To capture the evil power. 5 is, what did I do here? Make a net. Oh yeah, we got that. 5 is number 11. And that's, the Fairy Queen is going to send a choir to rescue them. So we got to get a hold of the Fairy Queen. Fairy Queen sends a choir, sends a special choir to rescue. And that's number 11. Pearl is going to be freed by gathering the woodland creatures together to save. So Pearl is going to be freed by a gathering of forest creatures, of woodland creatures. They're all going to attack the evil power, hold him captive while we free Pearl. Gathering of woodland creatures. River is number 7, and that's number 12. I should have left a spot for this. We're going to free River by, oh, this was Becky Waters. Find the rare time-stopping flowers. And I can't get it all in here. Rare time-stopping flowers. But I'm read you the whole thing. That's number 12. It's find rare time-stopping flowers. They only grow in the little meadow by the giant oak tree near the crystal springs. That is a cool way to free. Okay, number 8. What happened to 8? 8 is over here. Is Bubbles. And 8 is 8. We're going to free by sing so loud it breaks the jar. Oh no, what I got an extra one in here. Sing so loud it breaks the jar is 8. Sing so loud it breaks the jar that Coral's held in, or that Bubbles is held in. Oh, that's good. It breaks the jar Bubbles is in. Buzzy is freed by, that's number 8. Let me put number 8. Buzzy is freed by number 2, which is concoct a magic potion. Oh, free by concoct a magic potion. Number 10 is number 7. Bribe the evil power with something it cannot resist, and lace something with, and lace it, which will make, lace it with something which will make it fall asleep. All right, so this is bribe the evil power with something it cannot resist. Bribe with something it cannot resist. And lace, the something is laced with laced with a magic potion, which will make it fall asleep, causing it to fall asleep. And then they rush in and save Zaps. All right. So they're going to bribe the evil power with something it cannot resist. And it's laced with something it cannot resist. It's laced with something to make it fall asleep. And then they rush in and save Zaps. Huh. 9. Number 9 is, they sing, oh no, build a golden web. Build a golden web. I think we had something similar up above, but I think I lost one in here. No, I didn't. That was a continuation of 7. I'm okay. Number 9 is build a golden web. Number 12 is number 5. I probably have bored you all to death. Number 5 is the evil power has coral in a jar, tied with a ribbon around the top of oh, this was from Dee Dee. So, Marigold. This is number 5. The evil power has marigold. It's funny that we would pick Dee Dee's to free marigold. The evil power has marigold in a jar. Tie a ribbon around the lid, around the top of the jar, and a cat, which would be Bandit, takes the end of the ribbon she really has an imagination, and runs, and the jar lids lift, and runs, and the jar lids lifts. Of course, I'm scribbling, and marigold flies. Oh, yay, Dee Dee freed marigold. And then we had an extra fairy here, and I made up the what they're going to do to free Tinkerboy is they're going to make a batch of cookies with forest food, berries and walnuts and nuts. So, let's see what you all are saying. Let me go back out to chat. I really do like that. Now, we're going to work on coral tonight. What time is it? It's 9:30. I'll have enough time for a quick sketch of coral. And I would also like to do a stamp, but we might have to do the stamp next week. So we're going to work on freeing coral, because that was last week's. We need to free her so Maisie can get home. And the way we're going to free her is sing a special song. We need a special song. Good night, Becky. Good night, Becky. Sweet dreams. All right. So we need a special song. That's the way we're going to release. No, is that right? Yeah. We're going to sing a special song to release coral. Give me a verse of a special song. So we're going to do coral first. Free coral. Free coral. by Sing a Special Song. But we need a special song to free Coral. So what are you guys saying? Who's going to give me a special song and we're going to sing it? A story. We dig good rabbit trail. All we created. Nice. Yes, Artie Dar. Mina says she's not bored. This is fun. Mina has quite an imagination. I have to tell you, Mina, I hand it to you. I think Mina is a good, well, you all are good storytellers. All through here, I've done lists. And I tell you, I never fail to enjoy the lists that we do. You know, and then when we do FIBdiggity stories and even our old Farmville stories, you guys have made it fun for me with your imagination, things that I would never come up with. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Da, 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 da. Follow the yellow brick road. Sing a song. Make it simple to last the whole night long. Don't worry that it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing a song. Okay, we're going to use Teresa's. We're going to use Teresa's. So if you have other songs that you can post them in, if you are in FIBdiggity, or send them to me and I'll post them, put them on the community tab. But we're going to use Teresa's song because she was the first one to Under the Boardwalk. Out on the sun. We're off to see the wizard. Well, Artie Dar's singing too. But let's do Teresa's song. And I'm going to credit Teresa. It's sing a song. We're going to do that. Sing a song. Make it simple to last the whole night. Make it simple. Sing a song. Make it simple to last the whole night. To last the whole night. Ooh. Don't worry that it's not good enough. Don't worry. That it is not good enough for anyone else to hear. Because when Coral hears it, she knows she's free for anyone else to hear. Just sing a song. And I just sing a song. And then I'm going to add a note. When Coral hears it, she knows she's free. When Coral hears it, it's a song for Coral. A song for Coral, we're going to call this. A song for Coral the fairy. We're going to put for fairy Coral. When Coral hears it, she knows she's free. She knows, K-N-O, she's free to fly. We'll put free. She's free to fly. You missed the word long after night. Oh, okay. Let's see. Sing a song to last the whole night long. To last the whole night long. Okay, got it. Thank you. Who said that to me? Kathy did. Hi, Kathy. Welcome, welcome, Kathy. Is that from Mary Poppins? I don't know. It's a great song. I'm sorry I didn't get vids out to you all in FIBdiggity. Ah, Arte, it's okay. The first thing that came to mind was when you said a special song. Sing, sing. I don't know a tune, but so is that from Mary Poppins? Allie Kay says, Fairy Night Songs by Gary Sadler. Dancing a spiral, we sing unaware on fairy night wings. Our songs fill the air, making a circle of magic and light, watched silently by the fray if night. Oh, I'm going to write that down. Fairy Night Songs by Gary Sadler. Fairy Night Songs. We're going to use Teresa's, but I like that, Allie Kay. By Gary. I'm not going to copy the whole thing down. I'm just making note here. Stadler. Stadler. K. Arte says. The Carpenters. Oh, sing a song. Oh, the sing a song. I'll have to go listen to that. Sing a song by the Carpenters. Carpenters. I'll go listen to that tune. I can't pull it out of my head right now. Kathy says hi back. Just sing for the fairy Coral. She knows she's free. Yes. Just sing that song for Fairy Coral and she knows she's free. Fray of night. Fray of night. Fly, free to fly. Okay, now we've got a little time. So now they say that fairies look like, you know, the human fairies. I'm not human fairies. The fairies take on a human form, like Coral obviously is a female. So I am going to go out to Unsplash and see what I can find. Let's go here. Let's take this out. And let's go to unsplash.com. And oh wait, what do I have here? Unsplash, digital photo, stock photography. Digital photo, I think. Visit website. What? Unsplash. Did I do something wrong here? Go. Do. Oh, they got it locked. Then how come it's taking me there? Did they change something for Unsplash? Well, maybe I want to go to... Well, I thought I just typed in Oh, and it's bringing me up unsplash.com. There we go. I don't know what it was doing before. Search for high resolution photos. And what I want to do is a female figure. And we'll pick out a good one that we can convert into a fairy in 15 minutes. Unsplash is now supported in multiple languages. You can switch back to English at any time. I think I'm in English. Okay, got it. Okay, so I want a full figure. I'm getting, I hope I won't get any pornography here. Woman wearing bikini near brown. Oh, rock. Come on. Woohoo! We don't want any porn. I should put no porn. Okay, that's not bad. I want to, and that's not bad, but I'd like to have a, ooh, that could be cool for Coral. And then we could give her wings. All right, let's download this if I can. Download. Download. Open. Gallery, just this one's didn't open. Oh, there we go. All right. So I'm going to get rid of my and keep this. All right. So we're going to do a quick sketch of Coral here. I don't know. Let's go back to YouTube so I can see what you guys are seeing. Yeah. Come on. I have to catch up with you. All right. Now. All right. I think you're seeing it. All right. So let me go back out here. And we're just going to, Coral is just sitting here. She's really, let's see, we're freeing her by a special song. So in this case, she doesn't have to be in a jar. And I'm going to do a quick sketch just based off of this. And I'll probably refine it, but here's her head. Here's her head. We'll just make an oval shape. And she's got this beautiful long hair. And it comes back here. She's got her neck is here. Shoulders comes this way. Her hair comes all the way fluffy down here. Let's see. She's got, now we're going to give her more than just, we're going to give her more than just a body outfit here. We'll make her, she's coral colored. Her outfit is coral colored. I think I'll give her some wispy, you know, fairy dress there. But we're just going to kind of use this as inspiration. And I'm not sure you guys can see this. Let's go back up to my, see what you guys are seeing. Yeah, you're seeing my sketch. Move your hand, Meri. Yeah, you're seeing my sketch. So let's go back. And I'm just kind of using her pose as inspiration here. Now she's going to have wings, so we have to give her wings. We'll get that in there. But she's sitting on, she's got a nice pose here. And let's see, her leg comes this way, this way. Her leg comes up this way. I got to figure this out. And her knee heads back this way. Something, she doesn't have such fat legs, Meri. And one leg comes under this way. And I'm just doing a quick sketch of Coral, and she's going to listen for her song so she can fly away. Let's get this foot in here. And it points down, sort of. And I'm doing it very sketchy here. And we're going to convert this over into my other book, my Ruby Rose book. But I just want to get a quick sketch here. Down. And you can actually, this foot actually comes down through here, and this foot ends there and comes down like so, like so. I got this downloaded so I can go back and revisit this if I need to. So there's her pose, and then her other arm comes out and is resting on her knee, like so. Her hair comes around, very wispy hair, and then her arm, her hand rests on her knee, like so. All right, and then this hand, she's leaning back, so this hand is resting on a rock. All right, now let's make her look like a fairy. So we're going to give her some wings, and let's make her wings kind of wispy, feathery wings, out like so, and maybe out like that, something like that. And of course they're going to be coral colored. And she's going to have a coral, maybe flower in here, a belt, and a coral gown on. And I'm going to have to kind of, she's seated, so that gown is going to have to come down like that. And let's see, it can come out. So that's kind of a quick sketch. Now I'll convert that. I'm not gonna fool with her face tonight. That's kind of the pose of Coral. She's gonna listen for her special song, and we're not gonna do the evil power in here yet. But she's in captivity. She's not in a jar. Maybe we'll put some bars in here. We'll put some bars, a couple bars. I mean, like jail bars. So we know she's in captivity. We're not going to we'll put one there. And bring it down here. And she's got to have some flowers in here, you know. Her special power was what? What was Coral's special power? Oh, she could turn people, make them larger or smaller. You know what? She could make the evil power smaller. Ooh, has she tried that? That's another story. So I have to imagine her wings yet, but they're kind of all feathery. We'll imagine her wings out this way. I have to figure that out yet. But she's got beautiful wings. And, you know, her dress could be, her fairy dress could be kind of flowery, coming down over the rock. And like that. And we'll put some flowers in here, just to remind me to put flowers. So this is Coral, a quick sketch. And I mean quick. But you kind of get an idea, you know, from a reference photo. I didn't sketch that lady per se, but I got an idea of her pose. And I might go out and look at some fairy images to get an idea of what to do for her wings. We know her color of her dress, and we could convert this more into a beautiful dress rather than a tank top or whatever she has on here. And I want her gown to be very sheer. So quick sketch of Coral, fairy Coral, the fairy Coral in captivity, listening for her special song. Now, tomorrow's Saturday, the Magical Touch, Carol will be on. She usually comes on at Saturdays at 9. I'm going to try to be out there. Her special song. So, let me come back into chat. Chat. Where's chat? It's in YouTube, Meri. Not bad with the wings. Oh, thank you, Arte. Hi, Sharon. Oh, Sharon, we did all the fairies. We named all the fairies while you were gone. we named them all. We gave them a special power. We gave them a mischievous nature and a color. And we matched up last week's list to decide how we're going to free them, how Macy and Ruby are going to free them. And Random Org picked that we're going to free Coral by a special song. And Teresa gave us a special song based off the tune of Sing, Sing a Song. Sing, sing a song, make it simple to last the whole night long. Don't worry that it's not good enough. That tune is coming back to me now. Don't worry that it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing, sing a song. And when Coral hears it, she knows that she's free to fly. And then I did a quick sketch of Coral sitting here listening for her special song. And these bars will indicate that she's in captivity. So it is 9:57. So I'm going to say goodnight because I kind of want to end my Sunday and Friday night streams at 10 o'clock. I don't want to go. Arte says, I'll bet there's some fairies all over the world by now. Yeah, probably, Arte. Try mythological fairy. Okay, Mina. Sharon Lombard popped in. She says, hi. Just sing that song for Fairy Coral, and she knows she's free to fly. So don't forget that Carol, the Magical Touch, comes on tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock Eastern. I don't know who will be on during the day, but somebody will. And Beth Schuler comes on at 6 o'clock, I think, Eastern, 6 p.m. Eastern. Let me get my clusters out because they're going to become my... And I didn't get to the cowgirl caboodle because, well, we ran out of time. But I found some cowgirl stuff. I found a girl on a horse and some horseshoes and flower embellishments. So these are my spring clusters. Let me flip the... Of course, I got the... Let's flip it this way so it doesn't have any print on it. You know, I think I'll make... No, let's leave it this way. These are the spring clusters for the open collab by Sue and Sheree, and the link to their channel is in the description box below. So thank you all for all the fun we had tonight with the fairies. And we're going to be doing more. We'll visit each fairy in the coming weeks. We're going to be freeing the fairies, but it's important to get Macy home by 5 o'clock so her grandma won't worry about her. So have a great weekend. Make it a good one. I will see you Sunday night at 6 o'clock. Don't forget that Anne and Deb Farrell come on at 4 Eastern, I believe, on Sunday. Tanya and Lisa. Tanya comes on, I believe. I don't know if she's coming on at 12 or 1 now, but she usually comes on Sunday afternoon. So Tanya McGuire, I want to get back to watching her. But my Sundays might be, my Sunday mornings might be pretty busy. I like Sunday mornings for my spiritual life. And I'm going to try to get started going back to church. I I attended church with a friend here that I made just recently, and got along really good with her. She invited me to her church. I felt right at home. And I'm going to try to go this Sunday. I'm going to see if I found a home church, I think. I haven't, I found a place to worship. And I haven't found that since I've been down here. And I'm really excited about it. So my Sundays, Carol McDonald will come on Sunday morning. And I think she's going to be over at Ann Lars' channel, if I'm understanding correctly, and can watch for posts from Ann. They usually give a thumbnail, a post. So did River City come in? Hi, Deborah. Welcome. I'm just saying good night to everybody. I'm trying to leave by 10 o'clock or pretty close to 10 on Friday and Sunday nights. So thank you all for the really great time tonight. And have a really great weekend. Make it a memory. Go do some art. Do something fun this weekend. All right. Bye. And thank you, Arte, for the super chat. Bye, everybody.